Okay, this is an update, and I decided to film outside on this beautiful sunny day in Vermont because it is so nice. Uh, there I am right there. There's the camera. What I'm going to do this Sunday for the auction is I'm going to postpone it because of Easter. I'm going to start it on Monday at noon instead of Sunday at noon. It'll end at the same time at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Monday night. But I'm just going to, postpone it. Okay, so enjoy your Easter. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm working on viburnum arrows today, but I've also got two other types of wood. I've got red osier dogwood. I peeled these about 2 weeks ago, gathered them about 3 weeks ago. These about a month ago. I don't know what this is. I'm thinking it's hazel. It's feels the same weight as the red osier dogwood. I got a question mark. Here's the bark. This is what it looks like. It gets a deeper color than the red osier dogwood. I know this is red osier or red twig dogwood for sure because of the red twigs. Yeah, so I don't know what this stuff is. I found some of the fallen leaves. They're small. It looks like small leaf. What do they call it? Small leaf basswood or linden. That's what it looks like as far as a leaf goes. But I need to look at it in the summer. Anyway, these are viburnum down here for sure. Also, I know these for sure because I've gathered them in the same spot at my dad's other place out in the swamp. These have already gone through preliminary straightening. The update part is over. I just wanted to update you guys on the auction. This is just something I'm working on today that I got excited about. I've been peeling these viburnum shafts. This is what I'm excited about. In a previous update, I said I was looking for it. These have been only cold straightened without heat and then bundled really tight after straightening. I think this particular batch has gone through 2 straightenings and they're staying pretty straight. I'm going to finish peeling them all. I started last night. I'm going to finish peeling all of this inner bark off, and I'm using a stone scraper that's got a natural curve in one side and a 90-degree on the other side, and I'm just holding it like this, scraping away from me. Okay, I'll kind of show you here. And you see I'm using this little curve in there to keep it in place. You don't need to have a curve in it, but it helps to keep it from moving around. Now, why am I not using a steel knife? If you get the right stone, like a raw piece of stone, this is a very recent piece also. I think I just knocked this off on video either a couple nights ago. You just need to get a good raw piece of stone that doesn't chip easily, and it'll stay sharp for quite a while. I've got some carving knives I could be using or some other knives, but stone works pretty good. See how it's peeling off that inner bark very quickly. The finish or the surface, the stone leaves little striations in the wood. It does, like you're using like a 30 grit or 40 grit sandpaper on it. It leaves those little striations. You can't avoid those, but you don't need that because you'll be sanding at the last stage anyway. Especially on a spine tester, the way I do it is I peel these all first, straighten them, let them dry out, keep weighing them until they stop losing weight, and then I spine them on the spine tester. And to get them down to the weight I want, So I harvest them a little thick. I get them down to the weight I want by sanding, so I don't have to worry about those little striation marks. Some of these shafts are going to be a little too thin for what I'm making. I'm going to make a 50-pound bow, but I think I'm also going to make a 35-pound bow just for the fun of it. These might be around 40-pound in spine. Anyway, that's what I'll be doing today. Straightening these, finish scraping them, I'll straighten them again, so that would be like the third straightening, and then bundle them real tight, and then keep weighing that bundle until it loses weight. After 3 straightenings, they're pretty straight, and it's done without heat until they're dry, and then I straighten them with heat after they're dry if they need it. Sometimes down here at the bottom, they don't stay straight, you know, these curved bottom parts. I try to preserve as much of the bottom part of the shoot as I can, because the pith is smaller, much smaller here than it is up near the tip. So there's more wood to work with. Okay. And I use the hole in the piece of wood for a straightener. Okay. And viburnum is good because you can bend the heck out of it and it will not snap. You won't hear any snapping noises. Whereas with the dogwood, you'll hear snapping noises, and then you know you're in trouble, because then you've already broken through the upper layer. When you hear a snap, you've broken through some of the upper layer of wood. You got to sand that off and make sure it's not going to splinter. Okay, what else was I going to do? There's still a substantial pith on the viburnum, but it's not too bad. It stays pretty consistent all the way through. All right, so let's see. I think that's it. Well, again, for Easter, I'm postponing the auction until Monday. It's only going to be postponed for 24 hours, right? Usually the auction's 2 days, but it'll just be 1 day this time. All right, that's it.